Imagine a man so brilliant that he defeated an entire invading navy with just a handful of ships, while his own king distrusted him, imprisoned him, and even ordered him to fight without reinforcements. This is the story of Admiral Lee Sun-sin, the undefeated naval genius of Korea. In the late 16th century, Japan launched a massive invasion of Korea. Their armies swept across the land, and their navy, one of the largest in the world at the time, dominated the seas. But then came Lee Sun-sin, a man with no political backing, no noble connections, only unmatched brilliance. He completely reinvented naval warfare. He built the famous Geobuxian, or turtle ship, covered in iron spikes and smoke vents that made it look like a fire-breathing monster on the waves. But what made him a legend wasn't the ship, it was his strategy. In 1592, at the Battle of Honsen Island, he had only a limited number of vessels. The Japanese had many times more. But he drew them into his iconic crane-wing formation, a sweeping U-shape that crushed the Japanese fleet from both sides. The result? A total rout. Japan's advance stalled, and he became the shield of the nation. Yet politics almost killed him. Jealous officials lied to the king, he was stripped of command, tortured, nearly executed, and forced to watch an incompetent replacement destroy the navy he had built. Japan prepared for a second invasion. Korea was defenseless. And then, he was reinstated. With only 12 surviving ships, he sailed straight toward a Japanese fleet of over 130. At Myeongyang Strait, he used the violent currents like a weapon. The Japanese ships crashed, overturned, and were destroyed one by one. He didn't lose a single ship. Admiral Lee Sun-sin never lost a battle. Not once. He turned the tide of a war, twice, and became one of the greatest naval commanders in world history.